for the serious gamer.
Hey, what's going on, people? Guns for Hire here from NextGenTactics. This is a weapons demo on Call of Duty 4. I'm going to use the M1014 shotgun. Now, keep in mind, in Call of Duty 4, shotguns were primary weapons. You either had an LMG, a sniper rifle, an SMG, assault rifle, or a shotgun. There was no, secondary like they are in Modern Warfare 2, where you're suited up to the max and you've got everything. You're like a one-man. You don't even need one-man army because you already are a one-man army compared to these games anyway. It was always, primary weapon and then choose your handgun. And in doing so, actually, speaking of handguns, kind of related to using the M1014 here, is they nerfed the fire rate of them. For people like me who have a fast trigger finger, and I don't know I can't remember exactly when they did it, but it was quite some time after release. Like, this wasn't done like a few weeks later. This was done like almost a year later, possibly more, where they took the fire rate of all the weapons. Like one of my absolute favorite assault rifles, the G3. Oh man, that thing was so accurate and so amazing. And I used to be able to pulse that thing so fast and take people down. But then they decided to, I don't know if, I believe it was to do with all the turbo controllers. Yes, you bastards ruined it. Anyway, turbo controllers ruined it. Once again, cheaters, which are losers, they ruined the game. And they also had an effect on shotguns. Because if you notice, well, maybe you can't notice, but the M1014 is, I can't fire this thing near as fast as I can fire it in Modern Warfare 2. And I don't understand. I mean, if Infinity Ward nerfed them in Call of Duty 4, which was their big game, why didn't they do the same? Why didn't they create Modern Warfare 2 already with that limiter in there, that shooting limit in there to sort of control that fire rate? Because there's probably way more turbo controllers now than there ever were, and yet they allowed people to fire just as fast, or way faster actually, than what you could have done in Call of Duty 4. So, and it's the same company, so I don't know, maybe they realized after they nerfed it in number 4, they realized, you know what, we kind of took the fun out of it, and we really did penalize people that were good with trigger fingers just for those few rotten a-holes that use turbo controllers, so no skill involved, right? So I think they took that away, which I'm glad, because as you notice, the big difference here right now anyway, with the M1014, not in the old days. The old days it was probably a hell of a lot better and faster, but now it's slow, it's kind of cumbersome, it doesn't really do the job that you'd want it to do. In Modern Warfare 2, I could go around with the M1014 and annihilate people because it was fast as heck. It's a shotgun, so it's usually, if you're in close proximity, it's a one-shot kill, right? Which is what a shotgun should be. But, with my lack of accuracy, the fire rate really does help me out a lot. But I don't know, for this one, it's like pulling teeth. It's just so slow. Like I'm pushing that button like blazingly fast, and all I'm getting is bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, no, I'm firing way faster than that. This is ridiculous. So I mean, personally, unless you just want to try it out and have some fun, I really would not recommend. And here's the handguns as well. I mean, yeah, they're accurate to a certain degree, but not, what do I have on now? Oh, I got it back on. Sure, I was like, man, what, did I pick up some other weapon? Anyway, so, I mean, I wouldn't really, if you're getting into or you're still playing COD 4, chances are you're probably not running around with the M1014, unless you do it once in a while. I know there are those out there that almost exclusively use the shotguns, and they're pretty good, but I guarantee you if they used them from the beginning and they're using them now, they'd have the same complaints that it's, they kind of got ripped off how slow it is now. Anyway, and I don't think the range is there either. I think the range in Modern Warfare 2 is actually a bit higher for the M1014 than it is here. Bottom line is, Modern Warfare 2 M1014 is a beastly weapon. COD 4, it's a lethargic dinosaur. Yes, still strong and powerful like a dinosaur, but very, very slow. Look at that guy. Freaking running by. It's like Forrest Gump. Where you going, Forrest? Run, Jenny. Anyway, I mean, I can still do well with it. Only the reason why I do well with it is because I played like 6 bazillion, although I don't know if that's a real number. I played a lot of hours on Call of Duty 4. I know the maps very well. I know where people hide. So it kind of gives me an advantage. It's a lot easier for me to actually play Call of Duty 4 than it is anything else. And granted, there's probably, even still, it's a cheaper game than Modern Warfare 2. Someone could pick up a used copy for fairly cheap. And, you know, there's probably still some new players. At least it seems that way, that there's some new players. Maybe they've never gotten better. I don't know. Maybe they need to watch some of our videos, learn to play a little bit smarter. Nonetheless, you know, it's not that hard. So even though I'm getting some half-decent kills with this weapon, whoa, I got ripped off, didn't I? I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend using the M1014. Huge differences, too many differences between that and Modern Warfare 2. If you liked it in Modern Warfare 2, if you used it, the M1014, the chances are you're not going to like it so much in in Call of Duty 4. You'd notice a vast difference in the capabilities of that weapon, and they're way too noticeable. You know what I mean? So I think Modern Warfare 2, they were on the right path, and they left that fire rate, which is so good, because I find it way more enjoyable, and especially shooting the agency videos, which is handguns only, you need that fast fire rate, that trigger finger. And we never use turbo controllers. Anyone with a turbo controller would be kicked off my team. So it's important that we have that capability, and we don't get penalized by people that, you know, use crap-ass things like modded controllers. And there's a lot of people out there that endorse them and use them. They'll always be around. I mean, whatever, but I don't actually even really care. If you got to use a modded controller because, you know, you're not fast enough or you suck balls at the game, use a modded controller. I don't care. I have a sense of pride in being able to fire that fast, and I'll always try and fire that fast. Maybe I should put the controller down if I slow down like an old man. Anyway, that's it. I'm Guns for Hire. I'm done ranting. Not really ranting. Anyway, peace.